Welcome back for another unboxing video. Today I'm very excited to open the game box of Forges of Ravenshire, a game by Sam Stockton. It's a game published by BA Games, a game for 1 to 4 players that plays around 50 to 100 minutes, ages 12 and up, and the weight of the game is 2.8 out of 5. The game is has just been delivered from crowdfunding. This is a deluxe edition which has some additional perks which are explained. It's a great game of I should say dice rolling, resource management. It has various other mechanisms, among which you can find, for example, turn order progressive, you can find contracts, you can find endgame bonuses, but basically the most important that really dominates is the worker placement, which we love, of course, with dice as workers, which we also love as a main mechanism. Keep in mind that this game falls under the category of fantasy games with dice and industry manufacturing as a category that it belongs to. Now, let's talk a bit about the theme. Grab a hammer and some steel, and it's time to forge. The Blacksmiths Guild of Ravenshire is in need of new forge master. You and your fellow smiths are competing to see who can make the most money and become the new forge master. Forges of Ravenshire is played over 4 seasons of rounds, and each season starts with the gathering phase, where players will acquire contracts, recruit guild members and gather resources. Players roll their dice, workers, and place one of them on an available location to gather resources. Then retrieve a different dice worker to gather even more resources. However, the various workers are from different guilds, and when retrieved will activate the guild that you have invested in. All players will take turns placing one of their workers and retrieving another one for 3 times. After the gathering phase, we have the production phase. We take those 3 workers that we have previously placed, take them, and now we place them on different areas of your forge to gather more resources, make charcoal or steel, and forge contracts to make money, of course. At the end of every season you check to see if any special tiles have been earned, and tiles bring prestige and of course hard-earned money. Finally, you roll your 3 dice workers again and repeat the same process to prepare for the next season. Now, the production of the game really promises a lot, even from outside of the box. You see you have UV Spot, the title of the game, very nice, cute, I should say, fantasy cover. I really dig the art in this game, by the way. These are the stats and the details of the game, and this is a short description and an illustration of the game in full swing. Now, let's open the box, which is, by the way, linen finish cardboard, good quality. Thick cardboard. Okay, yeah, and see what's inside. We have some baggies. We have the rule book and the solo mode, an optional 2 and 3 player variant. Okay, I really like when we have separate booklets for the solo. Let's see the rule book. Okay, it's a large rule book, but it has a large font, a big font. Okay, so here we have the component list. We have the main board, 4 player boards, a variety of contracts of tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3, assistant cards, reference cards, title cards, upgrade tokens, of course gold coins, guild cards from the different guilds, okay, cubes, mystic tokens and dice. The dice are yellow for the Alchemist Guild, green for the Harvester Guild, and purple for the Merchant Guild. Of course, we also have the Raven Assistant die and a Badger Assistant die. The Mystic tokens are further divided into Mithril, Talisman, Dragon Scales, and Ember Gem. Right. Okay, so here's the main board setup. Very easy. Okay, very large font, so don't be alarmed by the big rulebook, at least in terms of size. It's pretty straightforward. The player setup for 1 to 4 players. Okay, we have also additional things listed in the separate booklet for the solo. An explanation of the basic concepts, a word about the assistant cards explained here. Okay, how we win the game, how we play season. We have 3 phases in each season: the gathering phase, the production phase, and the end of season phase, as we have seen before. The districts of the main board are explained. Okay, over here. And then we have more details about each phase. First of all, the gathering phase. Then in the gathering phase we can do recruiting guild members, we can do market exchange, we have action tokens, gain contracts, and also all sorts of things. We use action tokens. As you can see, we have how we build upgrades, and then we move to the production phase. In the production phase we have the production phase respectively, okay, how we complete contracts, the reputation, and the end of season phase, which is further breakdown in 4 steps. Okay, so details on the scoring tiles and final scoring, and a reference at the back. So you see 15 pages, but not even 15, I would say, and that's a good thing. Okay, simple rules, but a lot of things to discover and try out in this game. Separate booklet for the Forges of Ravenshire solo mode, and optional 2 and 3 player variant. The additional component list that we have, the AI board, the different cards, okay, for the solo. The setup seems to be a full-fledged solo game. Nice, interesting, okay, very good. So let's put those aside for the moment, and let's see what we have here. Okay, we have punch boards, but outside of the punch boards we have this lid, and under this lid we have 2 compartment boxes for tokens and dice, and they are really nice because you can also move around as component holders during the course of the game. I really like this one. Okay, a piece of paper to protect the print and the colors, very thoughtful. Okay, so this is the main board. First of all, great quality thick cardboard. You can immediately feel it from the time it comes into your hand, as soon as it comes into your hands. Linen finish matte print, which I love, and it should be standard in my opinion for all board games, but it's not. So kudos to the publishers who go for it. We have slots for the different locations on the board for the dice. Okay, and very beautiful, as you can see, art. Okay, and also you see it's very flat, which means not bending or curving. Great quality cardstock, excellent. Then we have 4, 1 for each player boards, and I should perhaps open one to show you how it looks. Okay, we have the back side and we have the front side, which is 2 panels recessed, okay, for the tiles, for the trackers, linen finish and matte printout. Exactly what I would have hoped for, and I'm very happy to see that this is the case. It's a fairly large board, but not oversized, so that's a great size, I should say. Then we have the dice of the game. I remind you that the dice in this game belong to 3 guilds. Okay, there you have it. They're qualitative upgraded dice, I should say. They have like a marble effect. Maybe you can see more easily here. Okay, good quality, nice and square, and they go and fit excellently in the different slots. Yeah, as it should. Okay, cool. Then we have the first player marker, which I believe this is a metal one, most probably in the deluxe edition. Oh, nice, colorful, and quite heavy. Okay, you can feel the weight in your hand. We have 52 cubes, 13 per player, the player colors, for tracking the different resources. For example, you see we go here, and once you gain more wood, it moves on the next slot. Same goes for the rest of the tracks, for example. Okay, great. And these are plastic and very durable. Okay, there is also an additional insert nothing fancy, but it does the job. Great. Here's the location for the slot for the first player marker. I believe it goes there. Oh, great. Okay, very good quality. So far, we have one additional die, which looks like a candy. You want to bite it. And 2 decks of cards. Let's move these things away for the moment. Also, the inserts. Let's put them to the side. And let's see the punch boards. Now, I believe you could have also received as an additional add-on metal coins. I didn't have in my copy, but these are very nice, thick cardboard coins, which serve nicely. Okay, definitely they do the job. I don't know what goes there, but for the moment let's throw them here. Everything seems to come out of the punch board with no issue, no tearing. Okay, not even trying to be careful here. Basically this is one of my tests to see, you know, if everything comes out smooth. Okay, that's the case. Good. Yeah. Here you can have dice added in the slots for storage. Yeah. Okay. Good. We have denominations of 1, 5 and 20 from what I can see for the coins. Okay. Quite a few 20s. Typically you have only a few. That means that you're going to most probably gather a lot of money, I suppose, in this game, or exchange a lot of money. Okay, cool. I wouldn't throw those. I would put them most probably, after I punch everything, beneath the insert, so that everything stays on the same level. I always try that with my games, to be honest, and most of the times it pays off. Okay, here we have those nice funky mystic tokens that we've seen before. Dragon scales. Okay, again this is linen finish. Okay, let me show you up close how they look. Cool. These, the red ones, are the ember gems. They're different by size, by color and shape, so I couldn't have hoped for anything better, to be honest. I believe there is a version or an add-on with wooden tokens also. Okay, we have the talisman, which is this one. Okay, these trays are really nice. They do the job to keep things accessible. And mithril is the last one, the fourth one from these mystic tokens. Which of course we need for our forging activities. Right. Okay. Some additional tokens. Again, don't throw this out. And 2 more punch boards. We have a variety of tokens. These are the guild tokens. Okay, purple for the merchant, green for the harvester, and yellow for the alchemist. And these are again linen finish thick cardboard tokens, which have a good iconography, I should say. everything looks so far great. I think this is the first game of BA Games, and it seems that they have nailed every detail so far, what I would have expected from experienced publishers. Great quality in all aspects, well done. And the yellow one are the Alchemist Guild, I think. Okay, you see they have a variety of mystical tokens on them as a requirement, I suppose. Good. Okay, right. Some more hammers. This would have been a cool custom 3D component. Okay, but they look nice also, like that. And last but not least, we have, I think, components for the solo, if I'm not mistaken, play rates, and some other tiles. Okay. These are, what are these? Not sure. Okay. And last but not least, we have these tiles, which I believe they're called, these are the, no, these are not the title cards. Don't remember. No, these should be the upgrade tokens. Yes, these and these and these are the upgrade tokens. Yeah. Cool. So, very rich production. Very much impressed from what I see so far from Forges of Ravenshire. The cards. Let's see the two decks. Okay. We have titles. These are, okay, decent quality cardstock. Nice size, you can read them easily. Okay. So title cards. These are in the player colors for the yellow player. These are very nice play rates. Okay, for the player colors again, we have some additional cards. These are look like contracts. Okay, for armor, for shields or swords and cleavers. Okay, cool. 2 stars, 3 stars, more fancy. Suppose they give more rewards and they require more components to craft them. And here we should have the 1 star, yeah, or level 1, which are more. Okay, and they're more simple, as you can see. Makes sense. They require less amount of materials to craft them, forge them, I should say. Okay. Then some additional cards. Maybe some of them are for the solo. We'll find out soon. Definitely try this one as a solo too. Yes, these are AI cards. Guild Advisor, Royal Patron. Okay. Prodigy. Cool. These are for the AI, and these are for the solo mode too. So there you have, these are the cards of the game, and really looking forward to give this one a try. With the first opportunity, it's going to hit our table, and once we have some sessions under our belt, we'll come back with more content and more videos and how to play review video for Forges of Ravenshire. Many thanks for watching.